And that was a fine powdery snow today, many years ago, when I was a much younger man.
Yes.
And I would go skiing. This would have been perfect snow for skiing out there today.
My son is doing just that today in
Really?
Pittsburgh.
And it was powdery. It was hard to use the snowblower. I know I'm lucky enough to have a snowblower, but boy, Ethan, it was just almost like dust in the air.
It was very powdery this morning, but as we've gone through the day today, we saw the sleet mixing in and periods of freezing rain for areas along and southeast of I-81. Now, that's why yesterday I recommended and Christine recommended this morning that you shoveled or plowed in shifts because it was easy to move this morning. You wanted to leave a little bit of some snow on the ground because now that we've got that mix out there, it's going to be more difficult. If you take the whole thing out, you could end up with a glaze of ice on the pavement later tonight. But this is going to continue over the next few hours. It'll finally start to move out here during the early overnight hours, but high impacts will remain because of all of the precipitation, the moisture on the ground, and cold temperatures. Roads will be dicey through the night and also into tomorrow because of the blowing and drifting conditions. And this Arctic air is going nowhere. We're talking the coldest stretch in years here in the Susquehanna Valley, possibly could be one of the top 10 longest stretches on record. Taking a live look right now over Lancaster, you can see the striations of the lights off the city lights, and that's just because we have widespread sleet right now across the Red Rose City, and we're sitting at 16 degrees. 16 degrees and sleet, it's possible, but my goodness, is it rare. We're going to talk about that in just a moment. Here's a look at live Local 8 radar, and you can see now that what we call the algorithm, how the radar interprets the data, now showing more of that sleet making it up into Lancaster officially. But this is actually a better indication. Where you see this yellow and red mixture, that's where the wintry mix is coming down. Where the steady snow is coming down is up into Mifflin County, Juniata County, Perry County, and now much of central and northern Dauphin County. But starting to see some breaks in the precipitation back over parts of West Virginia. But notice that snow extends all the way back towards Ohio. So here's what's going on. We've got two areas of low pressure. There's one off the east coast, another one back over the Ohio River Valley. And the indication or just the location of these really is telling the story. So we've got warm moisture up near the cloud level being pumped all the way from Gulf of Mexico by this storm back over the Ohio River Valley, and this coastal storm that developed, it's bringing in that warmer air coming in from the ocean. And that combination is what really gave us that amount of sleet out there. So it's not because of the temperatures at the ground, it's the temperatures up near cloud level as that snow hit that, melted, and then froze again before it hit the ground. But for a lot of folks, that air really surged in and that snowflake fell out of the ground and melted and then froze again on the surface. So here's what we're going for this evening. Snow and a wintry mix will continue. Most of that will be north of I-81. Snow and that wintry mix will finally start to taper off west to east later tonight. And then for tomorrow, blowing and drifting snow will become a concern. So tomorrow is still an alert day. So as we go through this evening into tonight, hazardous conditions, we'll start to see some minor improvements, but blowing and drifting will still be a concern. We're going to talk about that with meteorologist Mike Susko. And also, Mike, we've had some decent amount of snow, but man, this cold Arctic air is sticking around as well.
Yeah, it is, Ethan. And in fact, you kind of mentioned it earlier. This could end up being or tying or even exceeding the top 10 stretch of this Arctic air here later in the week. But as we go through tomorrow, we're really just going to be talking about the blowing and the drifting snow. So that's why tomorrow is an alert day, because even though the snow has stopped, with strong winds with gusts upwards of 35 to 40 miles per hour, and how fine that snow was, especially if you did not get that mixing, so north and west of I-81 especially, it's going to be able to blow around very easily. So that's going to reduce visibility, and it could also lead to more snow-covered roads even after they plowed it and treated them. So it's something to take in mind. But today we only got to 16 degrees. That's why it was so fine and so light here as we go throughout the day today. Now, snowfall, we did get up to 11 inches at Harrisburg International. That is also the daily record snowfall here. The last time we had a single day snowfall with 11 inches or more, you have to go back to 2018. So it's been a while since we had a fall of this much in a single day here in the Susquehanna Valley. And across the region, you can see 11 got up to 11 inches, red line around 9 inches. Now, little disclaimer here, these reports are a few hours old, but they have been verified by the National Weather Service. So that's why we are using them here. But everyone really has picked up over a half a foot of snow across the area. Here, East Petersburg, 9.5 or roughly 9.5 there. Gettysburg around 8 inches there in Adams County. Even in Juniata and Mifflin County, got over 6.5 inches. But right now, temperatures, they are definitely cold, right? You step outside and it's only about 13 to 15 degrees here. And we're seeing that Arctic air all across, not just the Susquehanna Valley, but the mid-Atlantic. So as we go through the rest of the night tonight, the storm pulls away. We see the snow and mix shut off as we head towards 10 o'clock and midnight tonight here. And then for tomorrow, it's going to be a dry day, but it's going to be blustery. So that's going to, again, blow all that snow around here as we go into the night or tomorrow. Check out the overnight lows, 0 tomorrow night as well as Tuesday night. And then even as we go into later in the week, we're still well below average for the overnight lows. And even during the highs for the day, you can see they're not even getting close to the freezing mark here. And as we mentioned earlier, this has a chance to be one of the top 10 stretches of temperatures below freezing here of the 10-day forecast. But the good news is, as you take a look at it, rarely nothing is going on here. It's going to be quiet as we go through the next 10 days, just cold. Now let's head out to Jacob Hall